Hello, welcome back. Last time was a constraint puzzle with quite a few layers to it that took a while but was quite spectacular. It was a lot of fun. Now I'm in cross sauce, right. So we're doing word things. A difficult deception. What are we doing? Into the two-word phrases hinted at by the clues, each pair of words will rhyme. Without any space or punctuation, using the keyboard. Click the arrows to skip. And I'm assuming I can brute force if I want. Yes, okay. Yes. That will work. We can do that for all the letters if we really want. Although his manner tends to chafe, Ugrant works to keep us safe. I didn't get the cashew part. Rhymes with have to? No more rhymes than we have to. Anybody want a cashew? I guess that's what it is. Okay. Of course you don't. A difficult deception. I'm going to skip that one. I'll look for an easy one and then... Well, that's toes, obviously. And then I'll understand the format better. Blush-colored. So the words rhyme. Two words that rhyme. Pair of words that rhyme. What rhymes with toes? Foe's toes. But no, it's blush-colored, not the toes of an enemy. Joe's toes. Rose toes. There we go. I figured it out. Liquor membership fees. Okay, something alcoholic and membership fees. I'll come back to you. Silo for ground wheat. Tower flower. What? Flower tower. Okay, so it might not be in the order that, like, these words are. Sure. So parse this and type what makes sense rather than taking it literally. Got it. Snow or sleet. Or hail. But what word rhymes with one of those and means fake? Gonna have to think for a bit. I'm gonna say snow is the most likely one of these. There are others, but I'll start with snow. And just in my head, I'm running through the whole alphabet and thinking, you know, low, mo, no, etc. Not getting anything out of that. Now, it could be a combination. I mean, snow has two consonants before the end of it. Maybe it's not snow. Let's do the same process for hail, and it just has to be done quietly, so I'm just going to sit here for a bit. Nope, none of those fit. Sleet. Now, okay, so a rhyme. You can rhyme a two-syllable word with a one-syllable word. like, that's more a matter of meter than rhyme. Like, they don't necessarily have the same meter. So yeah, it could be like a long word for fake and then snow. The long word ending with O. I might have to brute force this one. Let's skip for now. What a base? I guess you can't rhyme base with base. Base place. I was thinking B-A-S-E, but yeah, no, homonyms are not rhymes. Wildebeest waiting in a line. Wildebeest. What's the other word for that? Is there another word for that? That's an ungulate, but I don't think I'm rhyming with ungulate. I don't think anything does rhyme with ungulate. Waiting in a line. I'll come back to you. Quartet. Oh dear. So it does want maze for labyrinth, even though those aren't actually the same thing. But, you know, clue got me there. I know they're understood as the same thing frequently. The era, though. The era. Yeah, so what I'm learning is that rhymes are really hard to intuit when I happen upon the word. I'm going through the process while I'm talking. That's why I'm slow. When I happen upon the word, it makes perfect sense, but before then, I just don't really have a foothold to get there. Like, I'll just get it all at once. And until then, I have no idea. Alright, I'll come back to you. What's a clay block? In group. Brick. Click. There we go. Unoriginal battle. Obvious synonym for battle is fight. There are others. Could also be war. Unoriginal, though. Oh boy. One side of the meat soup to the other. What on earth? I don't even know how to parse that. Buys flies. Thrown stone. I made a game about that. Primary period? Royal rule. I don't know. Okay. A beef decelerator. Okay, yeah, a lot of these I'm just going to have to start typing things and see what I get. I'm going to go through the process honest first until I get to the point where I've looped. Then I'll look for a first letter and see if that takes me anywhere. So that's hive. Small nails. Small nails. Is hive the first word? It's not. Wait, or is that wax? Like beeswax? Honeycomb. Right, honeycomb specifically. The hive is like a larger thing, but the honeycomb is a specific part of it. Yeah, that's made of wax, beeswax. Tax wax, wax tax. An entire basin. A whole hole? Right, no, you can't rhyme a homonym. Sorry. But hole was correct. Wait, how did I get the first one right without... Okay. Well, I mean, how many synonyms are there for entire? Basin that rhymes with whole, but is not whole. I guess a basin has a hole, but it is not itself a hole. Bowl. Sure. A tributary irritation. What's that even mean? It makes sense when I get it, but this doesn't really lead me there. Annoyance. Bother. Bother sounds like it could rhyme with lots of things. Annoyance does not, so let's try bother. I get nothing from bother. Okay. A single star. 1. So it is 1. Sun. Of course. That kind of star. The one that's close to us. Ceasefire between water birds. Ceasefire? What is a synonym for ceasefire? Truce? Goose truce. I'm typing space even though I don't have to. Hi. Oops. A gemstone utensil. Okay, utensil has only so many things, you know, fork, spoon, spork, chopstick, knife. But there are lots of gemstones. There are more utensils than that. Can I name one, though? Not at the moment. I'll come back to you. I think I can probably get that one, but I'll come back to it. A chewed pole. Bitten? No. I'll come back to you. Wow. I have no idea. Okay, so that's board, sure. Board rhymes with what? That would mean notched. All of these so far have been same number of syllables, by the way. So I don't think differing syllables... Well, if it is valid, I haven't run into any where it is. Scored. Board. There we go. To sell stolen cloth shelters. I'm gonna guess that's tent? No tent I've ever used has been made of cloth, but they could have been. Cloth shelters, that might be something else. To sell stolen cloth shelters. To sell stolen goods is to fence. So that part is right. Fence tents, yes. Okay. I said all those words, and it wasn't until I typed fence that I realized it rhymed with tense. Gotta check these things in my head. An out-of-place horse-drawn sled. Carriage. Buggy. Those are not sleds. Those have wheels. Sleds do not. Sleigh, I think is what they call this. Stray sleigh. What's a teamster? I think I knew what that word meant once, but at the moment I don't. There's somebody who's on a team? I'll come back to you. A wharf for soft cheese. Okay, so dock is the second word, probably. Maybe. Wharf could be, yeah, what is it? Dock, pier. That's about it, right? Soft cheese. How well do I know cheeses? Not well enough to just think of one that rhymes with dock or pier. Paneer. But no. I'm doing a search in my head. Not getting anything. Okay. I'll come back to you. A difficult deception is where I started, isn't it? Okay. So... not hard. Tough. Okay, sure. So I can get one of the words. A tough bluff. There we go. Liquor membership fees. All right. Beer. Not beer, but it does start with B. Brandy? Bourbon. No. B-O. Am I doing liquor or membership fees here? I don't know my liquors super well. B-O. It'll be obvious when I get to it, maybe. Oh, booze. Okay. Generic. Okay. Booze. Dues. Okay. So... is it fake? No, it's not false. I think this is just super throwing me off. I look at this and all I can see is this. Or false, and it's not that. All right. Faulty? No. What is this? Faux, of course. I just did not think of that at all. Faux snow. Makes sense now. It was snow. Okay. And I even said faux, but I was spelling it differently. Or no, I said that for the toes one. Right. Wildebeests waiting in a line. There's another word for this type of animal, but I don't know it. That's not a gazelle, is it? Or is that a different creature? It's not. Oh, got it. New Q. Okay. Gave me a... like, as soon as I knew it, but it took a moment. Another... quartet. I do not know. F... O... U... 4... more. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense, but if you don't think of it, it's going to be impossible. But that's fine. It's not, because I can just type letters and let it tell me what it's supposed to be. Why didn't you already solve this? Are you refusing to ever put in a wrong letter? Anyway. The era of the labyrinth. Right, this started with maze. Phase. No. Phase can mean era, but in this case it doesn't. Days. Close enough. An unoriginal battle. I missed Q, but that's okay, it didn't start with it. T. Trite fight, I guess. Alright. From one side of the meat soup to the other. What's like a snappy word for meat soup that probably rhymes with something? I know soups that have meats in them, but I mean... T... H... R... Okay, this has to be a vowel. O... U... Through stew. Alright then. I was thinking stew, but like through? Ah, from one side to the other. Yeah, you would go through it to get to the other side of a bowl of stew. Okay, got it. When I thought of stew, what the thing that immediately popped into my mind was, does that necessarily have meat in it? And also, that's kind of a different thing than soup. But I discarded it too hastily. Because, like, it made me think of it, again, just like the labyrinth maze thing. It might not be literal, but at least it will remind me of it. Primary period of royal rule. I have no idea. Like, not the entire period, just the primary periods. M, last letter on this keyboard. Main. So primary, sure. But then what rhymes with main that means period of royal rule? I'm thinking. But I do not know. R. Oh, rain, of course, spelled like that. So apparently my... I have too strong a spelling association. I just need to go by sound when I'm doing my search in my head. Beef decelerator. I don't know. S... T... Is this a vowel? It is. Is it stew again? No. Steak. Break! Okay. Makes sense in hindsight. Tributary. What do you mean when you say tributary? C. R. E. Still don't know. E. Oh, that kind of tributary. Okay. Sure. Irritation. Creek. I'm gonna think about this one. I thought about it and didn't come up with anything. What? What am I spelling? I don't understand this to mean irritation. Okay, see, I just did not know that synonym. What does that word even mean? I only know it in the sense that it piques my curiosity. So it irritates my curiosity is what that phrase means? Huh. Okay. Learning. A gemstone utensil. I feel like I can get this one. Diamond, ruby, topaz, sapphire, opal, garnet, emerald. I don't know. Amethyst. J. Oh, jewel. Okay, nothing specific, of course. Jewel. Utensil. Tool? Ah, again, generic. Okay, neither of these were a specific one. They were the concept of gemstone and the concept of tool. Of course, I need to remember to think about that. A chewed pole. I don't know. Well, this is going to have to be, well, nod. Pole that rhymes with nod. Pole that rhymes with nod. What? Rod. Okay. A nod rod. Okay. Gotta use a different accent for that one. Got it. A biased parade leader. See, in my way of speaking, those are two very different vowel sounds. Parade. Partial? Marshall. Okay, got it. Other kind of marshal. Okay. Assistance for Teamsters. Truck. This isn't the last, like this isn't the whole word apparently. Trucker. Thinking. I do not know. Trucker oh, that kind of... Okay, sucker... I've certainly heard that word. I wouldn't have been able to tell you it meant assistance. Like, I know the spelling and the pronunciation, but I could not have defined that. A wharf for soft cheese. Bzz, 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 bzz. B. R. Okay, so it's a brie. Oh, quay is pronounced key. Okay, got it. Okay, I understand. All right, that was a mess. But you know what? It got done. It was inevitable. I learned some things, probably. All right, despite the mess I made of that, I enjoyed it. All right. Sure. Tough bluff. Did we? Maybe, but now it's a clue. Are you going to remark on that all the puzzles have displayed something after we did a thing? No. Enough stuff. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not buff. Question mark. All right, and there's the clue. Main engineering. Tetris is lost. Oh no. Oh, we're doing another one of these. Oh boy. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Right. Another just so situation. All right. So, both of these that I did were different. If Ugrund is standing on the platform, it will move by 4 instead of by its normal distance. That's a difference. Right-hand side of that barrier when I jump onto the uppermost carriage. Yes, of course. All right, so appears to be the same. There's a break in this one. Ah, okay, so it's split between left and right, but otherwise this is the Elinsa pattern. Okay. So 3, 5, 6, I can use either one of these. Why am I doing this now? I don't know, because I feel like it. Right, and it will move by 4 when Ugrund is on it. So that lets me get here. That's 6, isn't it? I don't think that's 7. Yeah, that one's just wrong. Okay, well, you're getting knocked off. Pow. Okay. If I do another 7, that's healthier. Alright, so I'm going to put you here. Well, actually, let's do this. Now you're ready to go. Go here, go here. Okay, but I messed up. Not necessarily. If I'm going here, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, so that's not going to get out of phase. Ooh, what does that mean? Does that mean I want to be on this one instead? Probably. Well, let's just do this then. I have an undo and I'll use it. Okay, so if that's 6, then I really want to have pre-positioned this. Can I get it to the perfect spot? I can. Then... Well, I'm on the wrong side of this, but that might be solvable. So you be done there. I guess I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, done. There we go. Okay, Idris will have her own way. Sure. So you can jump across the gap, huh? I don't think Ugrant would have done that, but I don't know. Maybe he would have. Nice. How do you move those? You have telekinetic powers. Alright, no clue in evidence on there. Oh boy! This looks like fun, but it's not happening today. Hi, Relling. Uh-huh. Alright, this sounds very interesting. Okay, whole bridge gone. Got it. Begin. End. Cool. Guess you won't. Point of no return. She had an answer for that question. Alright, anyway, next time, this. My map looks like that. Top secret area looks like this. Oh, that just says after. That's still totally going to say extend, though. This one's blank. Bridge. Hold. Extend after finish repair. Okay. Anyway, next time, point of no return. I'll see you then.